Are we live?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's
Okay,
give it a
we're
few
live.
minutes.
Yeah. Hopefully, because we're on both channels, we'll get attention quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, you did change it. I'm sorry to laugh.
What I know it looks like I'm
You
peering
know
over the edge.
but that yeah, but the title. He changed the title to
Oh,
what I
what?
said
Oh, he
in
did?
chat. Yeah. It was just you have our attention, but now it's okay, motherfuckers. You have our attention.
Well, that's probably more appropriate.
Yep. We just have 6 people in. Well, 4 people and five. We got like 10 people, 11 people
Let
waiting.
me. All right, give me
People say
just a second.
hello. Say hello, please. Say hello in chat if you're watching. Pretty please.
Whoops, that was me trying to turn on my phone so I can keep up with chat. There you go. Oh, Mandy's live too. Well, why does that not surprise me?
No, she's on.
Hi, Chris.
I'm reading
She's
the
Hi,
on
chat.
Batgirl.
Natasha's. But yeah,
Hi,
she's on
Lala.
Natasha's as far as I can tell. Now she's Mandy's Ananda.
I'm sure they all have at some point. They all have channels.
So who is this? Sorry, I'm gonna turn that down.
Aunt
Oh, here
Lala
comes the
probably saw
MM people I
Mandy
just
see
hear.
exposed.
What?
Mandy See Exposed is live, and that's what Aunt Lala was thinking Mandy was live for.
Mm.
But Mandy's over there acting as Mandy Ananda now.
Okay, so hello, Lala. Hello, Archimedes girl. Hello, whatever. Hello, Jennifer. Hi, Lala again. Sorry, said it. Hi, Chris Smith and Batgirl. Does anybody have contact? Um, does anybody have contact with Amanda, like personal contact with her? I hope somebody's checking to see if she's okay. I don't know her, but I just tuned in to hear what was going on, and it was horrible. But Lindsay, go ahead.
Well, yeah, like you. I mean, I'm still not feeling 100%. Don't feel good. So I was gonna put off my live, which I still am, and we're gonna try it tomorrow night. And then I got alerted to what was going on, and I tuned in and saw her, and absolutely heartbreaking. Makes my blood boil. Because I absolutely understand what she's saying. I understand completely because Mandy is she is the biggest gaslighter. She will take a situation and totally flip it on its head. So if you whatever she is guilty of, that's what you're guilty of. That's what you get accused of doing. And I'm not sure what all she's done to Amanda because it was hard to understand. I think based on what she was saying, maybe Mandy had contacted her family. None of that surprises me. She's a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit that has no business being on the internet. Um, I can't stand her. Um, there's no forgiving her for me because, for one thing, when you forgive somebody, they have to be sorry for what they do. She's not sorry for shit. She has no friends. What she does is that she will act like she's your friend. She will get people to confide in her, and then she turns around and uses it to hurt you. Absolutely. And she's very good at it.
100%.
Very good at it. She's a true psychopath. Absolute true psychopath. Has no regard for anyone else. Has no sympathy, empathy. She fakes being a human being pretty much, and I stand by that. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about your kids, my kids, her kids. She doesn't care about anybody but herself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she doesn't even care about herself,
No,
Lindsay. Be
but she
honest.
cares about what she cares about. What gets Mandy off is feeling like she has power over other people, that she can fool you, she can manipulate you, she can get people to buy her bullshit, and that makes her happy. Pain, misery, all that, hurting somebody, that's what Mandy enjoys.
Yep.
And like I said, I was going to do a live because a lot of people have been asking basically who we are, where we came from, what McCamey Manor is. And I'm going to give some backstory to all that and to Mandy, because I figured that deserved like a live on its own because there's so much. I don't have a problem with proof. I have an issue with I have so much of it that I have to pick through and find the most important things to use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot. Because a
Yeah.
lot of it's not going to make sense to a lot of these people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The stuff
And-
that does make sense might even not make sense, if you know what I mean. It's like a
well,
lot. There's a lot.
some of it now I guarantee you will, because I know exactly. I have a feeling what Amanda is going through. If it's anything like, well, I'll just leave that alone until the next
Yeah.
live. But yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's. I've never been through anything like it before. Not on a level like that from somebody.
If Natasha does not see this as, and Natasha's people do see this as bullying, then it's like they are beyond any kind of redemption, really, quite honestly.
Natasha has no business calling herself a Christian, period.
Nope.
Period. And she's
Uh-uh.
a piece of shit, and she's an enabler, and she should be ashamed of herself. And fuck you, Natasha. If you're listening to me, fuck you sideways. I'm coming for you too. Listen, I don't have to lie about Mandy. I don't have to lie about Natasha. I don't have to lie about these people. And the people that are still making excuses for this kind of shit, fuck you too.
Yep.
Fuck you too.
Hello, Dorothy. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Surviving the avocado is in chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Lindsay.
No, go ahead.
You know she's watching because the minute live she goes, and here come the MM people. The minute like we went live. Not the minute, but like a couple minutes later. Yeah. So she knows that there's people watching or in her chat or whatever. Mandy is despicable. Mandy is depraved and evil. Fucking evil. That's right. Fucking evil. Absolutely. And Natasha is I will say it again. You guys look it up. Socially opportunistic predator.
Oh, yeah.
She absolutely has no time, has no for anything that is not 100% for Natasha. And she is, it's sick. It's disgusting. I mean, like they can say all they want about stuff we did to Mandy, which is all lies, and we can prove it's all lies, and we have proved it's all lies over and over and over again. But the fact that she sits there on panel with Mandy making fun of somebody who is Amanda seems very sweet and very open. I mean, she seems to like have a little bit of a hair trigger when it comes to like misunderstanding, but she also seems very, what is a word, open? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think somebody said she's an empath, which makes her connection with Mandy at all, like,
I'm sure that's what Mandy used to buddy up with her. Absolutely. And here's my question, okay? So after what I just saw with Amanda, where's Natasha being the good Christian going to her like she did Mandy, right? Where is she going to her? Remember when Mandy went off the damn deep end? Well, I guess you could say which time, but with the death threats. And then, but Saint Natasha stepped in to forgive her and all this, but she's over there mocking this girl who is absolutely just heartbreaking, just breaking down, and she thinks it's funny. Like I said, fuck you, Natasha. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. There's somebody in chat a little while ago that put in all caps in her chat, stop stop texting me. Just leave me alone. I'm a screenshot. Just leave me alone. Stop texting me. Stop emailing me with a bunch of cry emoji, then a bunch of laughing cry emoji. That's fucking funny to them. That's funny to them.
Well, yeah, they're all piece of shit people, which is why they probably
Absolutely.
spend so much time on here and with their bullshit. But no, the other thing I was going to say, something Amanda said that stuck out to me was she was saying something about how Mandy had created like cloned accounts, all that. I'm telling you right now, Amanda, if you hear me, I understand. I promise you I do. Where they can show a screenshot, say, look, this person, Lindsay said this, or they're guilty of this, or I've been there. I've been there, and I'm still there. I understand. Mandy created, let's see, she created a Facebook or Messenger cloned account of me and sent anti-Semitic and racist things to two people as quote unquote me.
Mm-hmm.
My account on here has been cloned. Yeah, there's a lot I want to talk about in my live, but I'm telling everybody that's watching, I know y'all don't know us. If you're smart, you won't just believe what we're saying. You'll want proof, okay? I understand that. You should ask for proof. But if you see something, or if you go, hey, well, I heard this about these people, or I was shown this, please bring it to one of us. I would love to see it. I would love
Yeah.
to see it. I will answer any question you have
Yep.
that I can answer. I'll be happy to. Any proof, quote unquote, proof you have or have seen or has been shared with you, show me. You can show it to me live, so I don't have time to see it beforehand. I don't care.
Yep.
I'll be happy to answer anything. You know,
We welcome anybody up here with us. Anybody. People that want
Mhm.
to call, tell, say, and expose us. If you have something to expose me for, you should do it. If I have something to hide, you should expose me. You should.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
I'd love to
absolutely.
see it. I'd love to see it.
Absolutely.
I want to say something in chat. I'm seeing people talk about how Jennifer Sharp that trying to fit in. Mandy's not. I mean, I do believe that there is some of that stems from Mandy. Mandy gets off on fucking with people. You don't understand. We have proof, and we've shown proof that Mandy will play her little sob story, and she did it. Sean's princess. She showed her. She was acting like she was acting like she was all like freaked out and sickened by this July Nights channel, right? When all along it was her,
Yes, that's another
right?
thing. Hey, Natasha, why don't you talk about July Nights? Why don't you bring
Yeah.
that up? Why don't we
Yeah,
talk about
Natasha.
that for a minute? But instead of you making fun of other people, why don't we talk about the fact that you made a big deal of exposing Mandy for being behind that channel with good evidence? I'll give you that I'm sure you didn't get, that one of your team got, and then now you don't hear anything about it. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it that Mandy can threaten to kill you and your kids, and you say you wanted to make peace with her? Again, I can understand that if you're scared or if you just don't want her coming after you. There's a difference between making peace with somebody and actively enabling them to hurt other people. You are a piece of shit.
Yep.
The people
She
that
forgives
don't
her.
see
She
this,
forgives her.
yeah, I'm sure.
And it's okay to forgive people. It is okay to forgive people. It is not okay to let them have a pass for bad behavior because you choose to forgive them and enable them to further hurt people. She has, I mean, that's the reason she turned on us. The reason that she turned on all of us is because she screenshots of her literally saying, I love, like, she gets a kick out of fooling us. Like, she'll tell people, she pit me and Lindsay against each other when we were already against each other for a little while. She did this thing where she came to me telling me something Lindsay said. She went to Lindsay showing her screenshots,
It's
and she
all
told
games to
Lindsay,
her.
yeah, she told Lindsay, I told her she's making me want to hurt myself, laughing about it.
Oh yeah, she
Right.
told me.
This is
She
right
said
after
that
she got her
she's
boob job, or right
yeah,
before she got her boob job.
she's very good. She said, I'm very good at faking emotions, faking being upset. And she is, unless you're paying attention and you really watch her. But yeah, so again, this is stuff I'm going to get into when I'm hoping tomorrow night go live. But yes, I have been accused of making her suicidal. She tried to get everybody riled up that I was making this other girl, Paula, that we've talked about some, suicidal. That ended not very well for Mandy. In fact, she had to make a huge post apologizing to me once her story and Paula's story started unraveling.
Oh
But
yeah,
I've
we
been
gotta.
there. I know what that feels like. It's terrible. It's awful.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is they both know and they both knew that my best friend committed suicide. They will hurt you any way they can. They will try to. I mean, just never met that kind of evil like up close like that before.
Oh
Not
my
like
God,
that.
they're in
Not like that.
Natasha's chat. This is all just good fun. This is all a joke or whatever. Do any of these people realize what happened? I mean, do any of them know what happened?
I don't know if
That I
they
mean, I'm
care.
not entirely sure what happened. Lindsay, can you
There's,
give us
Okay.
there's people trying
or
to say that
pause?
she's a liar and all in their chat.
that
Amanda's a
Amanda's a
liar?
liar?
Yeah, how do they know anything? How would they know?
Because they
if she
don't. They don't
did or
ask
didn't get these
shit.
messages. Why else would she be so upset? Angela sent a clip of them mocking her, basically. If you want me to play it,
Go
it's
ahead.
like 2 minutes, but
Sure.
it'll take me a minute to load up. Keep talking in the meantime.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then they're going to act like, oh, however they can distance themselves. It'll depend on how bad. And God, I hope it's not bad. I hope Amanda calms
Oh my
down. I
God.
hope she sees this. I hope I'm going to make sure that again that we're documenting and that because somebody's going to end up getting hurt. Somebody's going to end up.
Hey, Pumpkin 33, I imitate Mandy sometimes. I imitate Mandy. Oh, like verbally imitate her. But if you ever see anybody imitating Mandy, it's most likely Mandy.
Yes,
So,
that's a good point. But here's the thing, like, okay, if let's just say that Holly imitated her laugh or something, and then we found out that she went live and was melting down. We would not believe me. We would not find that funny. I don't think y'all understand that when everything happened with us first with Mandy, we did try to get her help. We did try to reason with Mandy. We did try all those things, and it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. And once she involved my children into her shit, that's where my understanding stopped. That's where it stopped.
You ready?
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never tried it this way. I don't know if it's going to instantly start playing. Oh, there it goes.
I do not care about her. I don't care enough about her to text her. And I don't use text.
It was all done in good fun. This was not. Nobody was singled out. Had more people click the link or responded to the text message, others would have been like, this was all in good fun. Nobody was singled out. Nobody was. Please,
Wait,
Amanda,
will you
I
pause?
was
We pause
not.
that a minute. I'm sorry. Do you have it paused? Who is that speaking? I feel like
That's the person that was originally on there pretending to be Amanda Ananda. She said that people would recognize the voice. I don't know who it is.
Isn't that YT Kimberly?
I'm not sure.
Can anybody
Does anybody recognize who that is?
does anybody recognize that voice?
Pretending?
I thought it was YT Kimberly. That's voice for the voiceless. I thought she had a more southern. I thought
I'm
Voice
just
for the
curious.
Voiceless had a more southern accent, but holy fucking shit, Voice for the Voiceless, you should change your fucking name. Seriously. Somebody that they were talking about, somebody who cries all the time. You know what? Somebody that can release their and express their emotions doesn't mean they're weak. It doesn't mean that they are somehow flawed, because they have the ability to open that pressure relief valve. Like, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Just because somebody cries easily doesn't mean their tears are fake. It means that they are sensitive, and that's it. And sensitive is not a bad thing. Okay, so Voice for the Voiceless, you are a piece of shit. It is not all in good fun to make fun of somebody who is clearly not your friend. Me, Foz, and Lindsay, we could get on here and make fun of each other because we're friends. We know we love each other. Okay, we could do that. And you know what? We could potentially, I would make fun of Mandy because I know Mandy's a piece of shit and she doesn't have any sensitivity, whatever. But somebody who you know cries easily, so you're going to pick at her, you're going to try to trigger her. I mean, come on. Seriously.
And
Go
it
ahead.
sounds like
So
Mandy
that's another
was
thing that's
doing
weird.
that.
Mandy and Voice for the Voiceless on a panel together, yet she claimed Voice for the whatever was the one that emailed her about her children and all.
Oh, yeah.
Now all three of
yeah.
these people, you know.
That's why I was asking. That's why I was
Are all on
asking
the
if that's
panel
who that
together.
was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's why I was
Voice.
wondering who that
Should I
was.
continue the video? Because there's more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Mandy
but hold
does
on
some.
just a second. All these people claiming to be Christian just give me even more reason to have renounced the Christian faith. Not God,
Yeah.
but the Christian faith. So,
Well, like I
All
say,
right.
God unfortunately made me an atheist, so that's a
Yeah.
poor me, right?
All right.
Damn my luck. He made me an atheist. That's a little
I'm
joke
going to
there.
continue, but the rest of
All
this
right.
isn't going to make you any happier. That's for sure.
I'm sure it won't.
I didn't say anything or act any differently than you acted on a panel. Honestly, I did nothing different.
You did.
Holy
you did.
fucking
You talked
shit.
a lot of fucking shit. A lot of fucking shit. Matt, he says, "Come at me. Come at me." I've had it with you cunts.
We gotta change your name. Hang on.
Can you pause that for a
I'm
second?
confused.
Yeah, can you pause that for a second? What is Mandy? Who's Mandy freaking out on her? Does she think she's still playing?
No, she was
Does she still
mocking.
think she's-
She was mocking Amanda as Amanda right there.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
okay.
That's just some words that Amanda had just been saying, like "come at me, come at me."
Hold on a second. Dana Marie, yes, we do, but we can talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely, 100,000%. I've made that comment all over YouTube, and I don't give a shit who screenshots it.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
so we could talk about that. Go ahead.
Hang on, you'll know in a minute.
I can't really read it, but that's probably where she changed her name to Mandy.
Oh, honey. All right, I've got 3 fucking words for you. Get off the fucking internet. Sorry, I guess that's 4. 2.
No,
Product of
you face bitch.
public school system. At least I have a fucking education. Listen, you would do a lot fucking better had you gotten off the internet, gone back to your therapist, went to your therapist every time you decided to go on the internet. And let me tell you something, woman. You've got 2 fucking special needs kids. Maybe your time would be much more valued had you parented those kids and used YouTube or social media as a way, as a resource to learn how to parent those kids so that they'll become productive members of society.
But Who is she trying
rather
to be?
than a leech like their fucking mother on you.
At this point, she's
YouTube.
just talking shit to Amanda. And that was it on the
So
clip.
she's just talking shit as herself to
Yeah, right there.
Mandy as Amanda.
No,
Was that
well,
it?
I guess so. Yeah,
That was the whole thing.
yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Fucking gross. Pieces of fucking shit. Oh my fucking god.
Has anybody been able to check on Amanda?
I think somebody said.
Aunt
I think
Lala said
Aunt
she was
Lala
in text with
texting.
her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see, Carly, where you said, "Look how happy this makes Natasha." Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah,
sure it
Mama.
does.
Mama knows
She's
best.
entertained. She's entertained by all of this. She is a mean-hearted. She's a mean girl.
Mean girl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mama knows best. Wants we drop the link.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Mama knows best wants to come up.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right
thought
back.
I-
I'm going
I
to switch
thought
to
I
my phone.
did.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Yeah, and then so fucking and then they're in their chats going, "You guys were so funny. Don't let them ruin your night." And I'm just like, she might be in the other one. You might want to share it to both, or I might. Oh, never mind. Sorry,
It went to both.
my thing didn't scroll down.
Oh.
Pumpkin 3-3. She doesn't have custody. She'll never have custody. There's not any kind of custody battle. Her kids were taken from her. But they're like all talking about, oh, you guys were funny. Like, they don't let them ruin your. Oh, they're talking about you, Foz.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
says, is Foz short for Fozzie Bear? But
Yeah.
how is that? How is that?
Yeah,
How is
one
that
of them, yeah.
funny?
Hey, Mama knows
How
best.
is making? Hi, Mama Knows Best. Do you have
Hey.
a name you go by besides Mama Knows Best?
Well, my
You
name
don't
is
have to give
Tammy.
me. Amy?
Tammy.
Amy.
Tammy?
Tammy?
Like Tammy,
Yes,
but with
yes.
but Tammy? I like it.
It's Tammy with
I'm
a Y.
Holly, but I
Tammy.
go by Dulcet Howell in chat. So if you see me in chat, that's Dulcet Howell. That's me. But anyways, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Lindsay should be back any minute.
I think what Natasha's doing is sad.
Very.
Uh, just give me a minute.
Oh, honey, it's okay.
Lindsay, you there?
I'm here. Who's this?
It's Mama knows best.
I'm gonna
Wherever you were logged on before is still here, but it's all right.
yeah, I'm gonna go into my phone too, but let's let her say her piece. I'm gonna stay in on this one though. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go smoke.
Okay.
She claims that she don't call out nobody but calls out her. There should be no way she could be up there bullying everybody. She knows Amanda's weak. Amanda's she's got a lot of issues right now. And to see that girl crying, they up there laughing, think it's funny. Oh, we didn't even do it as Natasha said. Well, she better be glad that I wasn't doing her, because I would have did it a whole lot worse. I mean, she ain't got nothing else to talk about. Amanda, yeah, she might say something about Natasha and somebody else's chat, but she does not. I haven't seen her just going live and she's a small channel too. She don't get nothing from that. And she has, as far as I know, I've been in her chat. She has left Natasha. I hadn't seen her back in Natasha's chat after that. So she should leave her alone. And then they flipped it from Voices for the Voiceless playing Amanda, and they switched it. Mandy got on, and she's got her name Mandy Ananda now. Mandy's Ananda now. So she is playing Amanda now, and Voices was Voices talking to Amanda supposedly when she was talking about her kids.
Well,
First
after
of all,
everything Mandy's done, she has no business being on panel doing any of that. None of them do, but she sure as hell doesn't.
I mean, but she said herself, Natasha, drama brings in views, brings in money. That's the only reason why she do it. She can go over there on her true crime, and she says I can outdo anybody. But I got on there the other day when she was over there. She didn't have that many people over there, so she streamed both channels doing true crime just so she can get more views, more money that way. I guess. I mean,
Well, yeah.
she needs to be stopped. You shouldn't be allowed to bully people on here. And I even called her, and she hung up on me and blocked me. Then I got in the
Well, yeah,
chat,
that's what she does. Yeah.
and she claims, and I told her, I said, if anything happens to her and something happens to her, you're going to be charged because I will make damn sure of it. If that girl killed herself tonight, what would Natasha do? She'd sit up there and laugh and make fun of that too.
Oh no, she would be no. What she would do is she would admonish other people. It would be other people. She would somehow portray herself as being some kind of saint in it. I promise you. Like her hands aren't dirty in it. I promise you.
I cannot. I hadn't even been back in there after what she did to me the other night. I got so upset because I'm so tired of her bullying people. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand somebody to be bullied like she does. And tonight, several people tried to speak up in her chat. She blocked them because they were speaking up, telling her it was wrong. And then she had text messages texting her. I've been watching, and she's talking about them too, telling her she needs to take the crosses down. She does need to take the crosses down. That damn devil needs to take the crosses down. She needs to get off of YouTube instead of hurting people.
Well,
That's
see,
all
that's
she
the thing
does is
too.
can afford to hurt people.
She's not just hurting people. What makes me so upset is that they portray themselves as advocates, victim advocates, and all this shit. And no, they are not. No, they fucking are not.
And they want to act like true crime detectives, and they can't even catch on to the bullshit
She
right in
can't
front
get
of them.
nobody over there, even in true crime. You tell me, why would somebody sit there and go live on 2 channels to talk about true crime here lately? I mean, this was just recently. I guess she didn't get enough people over there and money for her gambling habit, so she had to go live on both channels. One of her people, I seen in the comments, says that she is unsubscribing from Natasha because she is money hungry and greedy, going live on both channels.
Yeah.
She's
She
ridiculous.
brought you up the other day, and she was being rude to you, and you were just trying
I got
to
so
talk to her.
upset that I can't deal with her.
It's
I just don't see why somebody gets paid to bully people. I
No,
just don't understand it.
because drama sells, I guess. Because
But
all these people are
YouTube should have
sick.
restrictions for stuff like that. If that girl kills herself, who's going to be responsible?
I agree.
Natasha?
Well, I mean, I agree. It's incredibly inhumane. And the thing is that this just goes to show what I said about Natasha. When Mandy was being abused,
Oh, I think
supposedly.
all of that was a play. Somebody told me before it even started, you watch. They're going to do this, and so she's just trying to play each other so they'll get all these views coming in, all this money coming in, and look at them. Later they're best friends now. She loves Mandy. She don't ever want her. If she left YouTube, she'd get her back. That's what she said.
You know
So
why?
you tell me
You know
that if
why?
somebody threatened your family and threatened to hurt your family, you would be best buddies with them again? No, it was a joke. That was all for money.
I'm telling you, for one thing, Natasha's got it over Mandy, those death threats Mandy made. And I know Mandy probably has it over Natasha. For one thing, I'm sure Mandy threw money at her like she does everybody else, trying to buy loyalty or this, that, or the other. But anyhow, in any ways, they can't implicate each other without implicating themselves.
And look at the way she did Melissa Jade. I don't know if y'all with her or not with her, but I seen the whole thing. Melissa, the way I heard it, she did not want that stuff cut out there. And Natasha just pushed it on that channel, and then it just blew up. She did that to hurt that girl, and then she talked about her for days. I mean, it was months that she talked about the girl every single live, calling
Well,
her
listen.
gaping hoe and everything. That is, I wish I lived next door
Natasha,
to her.
Natasha said she was going to try to purposely hurt the investigation that we have had going on into Mandy. And Natasha doesn't control that investigation, so fuck her. But the fact that she would want to sabotage that is bullshit. And it should tell you a lot about Natasha.
There's, I don't know. Something's got to be done.
Well, it says a lot about Natasha that she would go to Mandy's rescue, who threatened to kill her and
Yeah,
her
have
and
you
her children.
listened to those?
But Ananda was clearly in distress, and she's over there laughing about it.
Yes, she said, well, she better be glad it wasn't me, because I would have been a whole lot worse. If she wouldn't act this way if it was in person, because I would stomp the hell out of her if this was in person. I promise you. She can talk. She talks about everybody else talking behind that keyboard and screen. What is she doing? She wouldn't. That guy tried to meet her, and one of the videos I've seen at Domino's. She ain't about to do nothing. She's just all mouth. She can't even get out of that damn chair, probably.
I saw what you were talking about. Is the reporter that came and tried to question her about some of the
when I first
fraud,
started watching.
and she wasn't big.
No, she kept talking all nice to them people she was supposedly helping, giving this and giving that.
Bad then. She got her phone out and was just very up to you. I also bet.
Hold
figured
on,
why she didn't want to talk to the FBI.
Hold on. This person, Kunta Kinte, stop it. Stop it. We're not fat shaming people, and we're not talking about kids needing to be put down. That's just fucking disgusting. That happens over there. That doesn't happen here. So,
And it has nothing to do. Her kids, they're innocent in everything.
Oh,
so
now
why would
they
you
got
say something about her kids?
Thank
they
you,
got
whoever
Bill
did that.
and Sanchez. They got her name up there on the thing now. They must be trying to attack her now or act like her. Well, they just took it back off now. See, they trying to be all, and they said nobody knows who that Glitter STD is. I was in there when they made the name up, and I heard them who it was. They was trying to make fun of Angela Ferris. That's who it is. She's over there laughing. They ain't gonna figure this one out. Well, sorry, honey, I was in there.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, one thing they better keep in mind, when they put on a show, they better be careful because they don't know who their audience is. They don't know who all's watching. And what they did tonight, I'm going to make sure that I can do whatever I can do to make sure people see that.
Oh,
that if something can be done, I hope it can be done.
If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know because I'd be glad to help.
Well, thank you.
And I don't cry because I'm weak. I'm crying because I'm hurt that somebody could sit there and literally do that and then call it and say you got two kids that are handicapped or something. She didn't have to bring no children out there, period. You don't bring kids up on the screen. My son has autism, and I dare her to say anything about my son. I would drive to Florida, I promise, and to have charges pressed against her. She had no business bringing no child up there on that thing talking about children. Children didn't do nothing to none of them.
Well, listen, Mandy, okay, my son has autism. Mandy contacted my son. Mandy contacted my son, okay? She put Holly's grandson, his picture up as her profile, like her YouTube picture on one of her crazy lives. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She exploited her own kids by staging all that on July nights. It's terrible.
No, they got some more up there now. She was, after she found out how bad Amanda was, she was just trying to everybody was talking about it. Well, it ain't no different than this. Well, we were doing this last night too. She must have not seen it I don't know. Once I said I was leaving there, I left there. And the only reason I came back on there tonight because Amanda was crying and screaming. Couldn't even talk to her.
It was Amanda's fault because she didn't see this bullshit last night. Is that what Natasha's saying?
I guess she said, well, we did last night too. it don't make no difference. She didn't. I guess she didn't see it. I didn't see it either because I don't watch it. But I went to Amanda's and she was screaming hysterically, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then it was about Natasha and playing live over there doing that crap.
Well, the way that Amanda was talking leads me to believe that Mandy was definitely fucking with her before they put on that show. She was trying to upset her. She was trying to provoke a reaction out of her. This from Mandy that's all the time talking about people doing that to her. Yet she never shows any proof, by the way. Yeah. Hey, Foz.
Somebody's over there telling her that there's the other channel over there. Whoever's over there on the, I know is going to hear about this for the next few days.
Well, good. I hope they do.
Amanda's Ananda just left a comment on an old stream. I guess she didn't see our current live, but if somebody's talking to her, you can send her a link to it.
Well, I sent her my phone number through email and told her to check her email, but she was so upset. I don't even know if she was reading anything on her live or not.
But she's basically saying, thank you all for sticking up for me, and I appreciate you very much from the bottom of my heart, from the corner of myself. Thank you. If somebody's talking to her, let her know we are still live.
Yeah, and I can't stay on here for very long. I mean, but Foz, are we going to go live tomorrow?
Yeah, if you want to.
All right, I'll have it. I'll
Well, I know
have
she
everything
mentioned
ready.
Foz's name too. I don't with Foz and something about his 30-something people he had. I don't know what she said. She was saying that too. Whenever they was talking about Amanda.
They're probably talking because we only have so many viewers or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, at least y'all the good viewers. Y'all not over there bullying nobody. I'd rather be on y'all side than that side. If she not think something bad could happen to her for doing people this way, I would be afraid that something would.
She clearly doesn't. She's not a Christian.
But she got 10,000 crosses behind her, and she probably got them all around the walls. We don't know. She thinks that's going to protect her. Well, that ain't going to help her.
I'm surprised they haven't fallen off on her head.
I'm saying. Well, I appreciate y'all letting me up. I'm just upset because I can't believe she done that.
Yeah,
I understand.
I cannot.
It's just
and
as
I can't
bad
believe,
as whoever was doing.
Kimberly got up there was doing. She's playing Critical Kim.
Yeah,
I
somebody
never
said
would've
here in
thought
the
she'd been up
comments she
there.
was talking about kids or something a minute ago. Let me find it.
Wait, do what?
Somebody said something here.
Oh, really?
White Kimberly was the one running her mouth about special needs children.
She did. I missed that part. Well, I didn't know about it until Amanda.
So Foz, you saw most of that?
Of Amanda's, yeah.
Yeah.
It was sad.
So did it seem like it was more than just what was happening on the channel?
Oh, they over there
Yeah.
on their channel now saying Mama knows the best is driving to Florida now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I will
wasn't.
drive to Florida and press charges if she's talking about any of my kids.
Yeah, it wasn't all of just what was going on currently on Natasha's. She mentioned something about Mandy or somebody. She's saying Mandy who made a fake account, messaging her, harassing her, bringing up things from her past, triggering her. And that is definitely Mandy's MO.
Yep, for
Oh,
sure.
yes. Absolutely.
You share if you share anything with Mandy,
any personal detail that
anything
that is triggering to you, it will get used on you
it
by
will
her
get used against
somehow.
you. Anything, even if it's
Any
not triggering.
conversation, phone, she'll record anything, and she's just waiting for the opportunity to use it against you.
Hey, do you guys remember when she went on that tear about my avatar? Because I said that my avatar looks exactly like me.
I don't remember.
I remember.
You don't
I
remember
remember.
because I said that this avatar that I'm using, I said, "Oh yeah, that's totally looks just like me." She went on a whole tear about it. She's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
My son has autism as well. That's something Lindsay and I are very bonded on. So both of our sons
Mine will
have.
be 5 July the 28th in just a few days. I just made him a T-shirt.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
It's a
Ours
blessing.
are old men.
Yeah, that's because we're old fuckers, aren't we, Holly?
Yes, we are. We're
According
old
to
enough to
Mandy.
be her mother.
I started over at 45. I got 3 grown children that's graduated and got 2 grandkids, and then I turned 40 and they said I was pregnant. So he's my baby now. So
Yeah.
he's
Well,
sweet and special.
You are a better woman than I don't think I could have started over before.
It was hard, and I denied it, but it's all good now. I couldn't do without him.
God, you know that's right.
Matt, I don't know if you know Natasha. She apparently has 35 million Facebook groups, and
That was one of our followers during MM time.
yeah, no, I know, but
He
he
probably
says
doesn't know what we're talking
he says
about here.
why do I
Yeah.
know this Natasha's face from somewhere?
I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna be.
Maybe you saw her
man.
mugshot.
But Natasha never watches anybody's live. Y'all know that,
No,
right?
yeah, no.
Oh,
She
yeah.
don't go
She
in
doesn't
nobody
care.
else's lives
She
and
doesn't
watches them.
care. She doesn't care. She's
told her,
unbothered.
that's what she got mad about. Because I said, well, then why do you let everybody send you screenshots and videos? Why do you watch those? That's basically you watching somebody else's live. Oh, she got mad about that.
Crystal corrected herself. It was voices talking about special needs, not YT Kim.
Oh, yeah, it was voices is the
Wow.
one I heard
She's a
talking.
voice for the voiceless.
She ain't
Oh yeah,
no
they're
voice.
advocates. They're
Just
victim
the sh-
advocates over there, and
Karen, just the shoulder part of her sleeves, not her entire sleeves. Just the shoulder part ran away. Yeah, it is. It's terrible. It's awful. Somebody said something in chat. Okay.
I do suggest though, if you want a little back story on some of the things going on, that y'all tune in for our live. And see, that's another thing. I refuse to go live, and I'm not trying to put down anybody that did, but I was not going to tell my story on a monetized channel, especially a channel like Natasha's, where she was having trivia night over a murdered family and selling bracelets and playing Mary Fuck Kill about Chris Watts, and I thought the whole thing was gross.
That
And I'm
I
not
was
gonna
in
do
there
it.
when they
There she
did all
is.
that.
Oh, there she is.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm going to drop a link for you.
Hi, Karen.
There were people in our community that hated each other, did not get along. In fact, me and Holly did not get along when all this shit went down with Mandy with us, but people bonded together because of how bad it got, how bad Mandy got. People that normally would not communicate or work together absolutely did after so long of it. It was that bad.
She
Hey, I
said she didn't. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
It's okay.
Natasha just said that I don't want to hear nothing else in chat about what's going on. All they're doing is talking, and they getting videos. It's just that's all they do is talk about people. If she's not,
That's all she does.
what the?
But she's got to be. She's got to be. She's got to be queen bee at the sewing circle.
She
Don't you know?
wants, she wants
She's
the
talking about
attention right
herself.
now. She's realizing people from her chat are checking out both and not fully giving her all the attention.
Well,
I
I'm
will
gonna give her
tell
some
ya.
attention. I'm
It's
gonna give
will
her
funny
some
tell
that
ya.
attention.
her followers
picked
right
up the
away,
phone.
as soon as we go live, they had to go in there saying Mr. Foss is live. Oh, now Mandy C exposed is live. So it brought people over to come
Y'all
off.
have other channels about instead of this that I could come and watch.
There's
Besides this
been
channel, y'all have y'all's own.
This
which
channel.
one were you on? Because there's Mr.
About-
Foz channel, and then there's the Mandy C Exposed channel that we've been getting access to.
Okay, is Mr. Foz, is he like true crime or what does he do?
No, that's up in the corner. He just
Well, they're
No,
he
watching
just
no,
one.
that's
They're
it's
watching
me.
one.
That's me. It's a random channel that originally I put out like videos I was exposing of McKinney Manor originally, and then of some other people within our old community. And it's just kind of random stuff at this point. I got some stuff up about Natasha, Mandy, Russ McKinney.
Oh, I just
We
noticed.
go live about random stuff. That's kind of how we started going live. We needed a platform after some stuff happened, so I set up live streaming on here to let Holly get on and talk originally.
Have
yeah,
y'all seen the one? I just found it on YouTube. It's a bunch of them about Natasha. One of them is Natasha going
Your
to.
terms of service. That's a good one.
the American
Yes,
Idol one, Dear Terms of Service.
yes.
Yeah,
I thought I was
he,
gonna die. I had to watch
yeah,
it so many times since it was
Yeah,
hilarious. I even
they're
showed
in
it
the
to my
chat.
husband.
They're in the chat.
That's a great channel.
That
Yeah,
was awesome. I've watched every one of those today. It was so good.
and here I'll say the people if they call us obsessed, yes, ma'am, I am obsessed with exposing you. I am obsessed with exposing you. I
Yep.
will say that I will be obsessed when it comes to fucking to stand up for people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Breaking
and
down.
Holly and I are kind of known in our community for being the ones that'll definitely call shit out. Absolutely, will say something.
Yeah.
Hello,
That
Amanda. We're really
that
sorry
one
to
video
Yes.
hear.
was hilarious. It was. I said it had to be a lot of work to do it because it. I mean, it just pinpoint everything down. It was something else. I've watched it a couple times.
It's great. So we have Amanda here. Amanda, feel free to speak. Say
Hi guys.
Hello.
Sorry, I
hi.
was just kind of waiting to talk because this is your guys' channel and like I didn't want to like overtake that or overstep that, and so I was just kind of waiting.
No, we did this because we wanted to get your, well, we wanted to get their attention, but we wanted to get your attention. We want to make sure you're okay. And say what you need to
We might
say.
wait. We might have to get off here because it's breaking up. There might be too many.
Do you want me to step down?
I'm gonna like
people or something
mute
because it
every
keeps breaking up.
time
Do I need
that
to
like
drop
I'm
off
not
or
speaking.
are
I'm
y'all
gonna
noticing
mute.
that or is that just me?
I can get off. I can
Okay.
get back down in the chat.
Thank you for coming up.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Amanda, check your
So
email. I
sorry,
sent
it's
you my phone
probably
number.
my channel. It's probably like my doing because like I have the shittiest internet ever. It's probably my
It's
doing,
okay.
guys. I'm so sorry.
It's
I gotta
okay.
find
My
the end
computer's
button
not
first.
great either, so that's probably also.
Yes, yes, Crystal Q. We posted that up in the, or we put it up on the screen so people could see that.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead,
Amanda,
Amanda.
you couldn't have worse internet than this guy named Trent in our community.
I don't know. I just got like sent a text that like
I mean, that guy
I
must
don't know.
be
I
on
got sent
AOL.
like
He's
a like
free
a
to
text
so don't
link
worry
or
about your internet,
whatever.
hon. You're
Like
good.
that you guys were sticking up for me, and so I just wanted to say thank you guys, and that I appreciate you guys, like from the bottom of my heart,
Absolutely.
and like I said, from the core of my fucking soul, that you guys were sticking up for me because I appreciate that more than you fucking know completely because I'm still not okay, but I appreciate you so fucking much.
Can you, if you don't mind, I don't, you tell me no if you don't want, but some people didn't see what happened. I don't know details, but was it more than just what was happening on the live? Were you getting texts or emails or something?
So yeah, so much more than that. And in my next live I'm going to expose that I'm not okay right now. I actually have surgery in the morning. A lot of people don't believe me about my health, but I actually have surgery in the morning. I'm fasting right now because I have surgery in the morning to remove the tumors in my stomach. And a lot of people don't believe me on that, and that's okay, you know. They don't have to, but you know, it kind of hit me hard when and I know it's Mandy C. I know it's her that's coming at me under that alt account as Who's Your Daddy, and it's HOSIERDADDY. and she looked at my court files, you guys. I went through 3 years of court trials from the age of 13 to 16 to put my father-in-law away. The person who raped me, who beat me, who tortured me, who would drown me in bathtubs, who would hang me on nails until my shirt broke and I finally hit the ground and was able to breathe. Okay? He was a monster, you guys. He was a fucking
Amanda?
demon. And she is using that alt account to get to me. To get to me.
Amanda, I believe you. Absolutely believe you. Okay. I definitely want you to watch tomorrow night. I'm going to talk about some of the same things because that's exactly what Mandy does. I don't want to go into too much detail tonight about it, but she did similar things with me. Okay. And I want you to know you're not alone.
so sorry that she did that to you, honey. So sorry.
And I'm sorry for you. But we believe you, absolutely believe you. And we stand behind you with that because I'm very well aware of what Mandy is capable of. Absolutely aware. And I'm so
That bitch
sorry.
needs to be more put in than just like a straitjacket. She needs to be put into like a psychiatric institution. She is not just psychopathic. She is straight sociopathic. Like, she has full-blown sociopathic tendencies. And like, she goes after anyone and everyone that she fears as competition or that she fears is as more better than she is. And it's not even about better. It's not even about better because it's not even that we're better than her. Because we can all succumb to, like being better, being greater and gooder, but like she cannot succumb to being that. She has to be so low vibrational and just Natasha too,
Well,
Natasha Cooper too. Like, how dare them? How fucking dare them constantly come after me and constantly try to make money off of me and then like make fun of me because of my health issues. I have said time and time again that I don't know if it's cancer. I don't know. But God forbid if it is. Like, oh, I don't know. I don't
you do
know
not
until I see the
even.
specialist. I've said that. And they keep making these lives about me. And they keep talking about me, and it's all for money, and it's all for clout and views. And it's just for them. They do it for them. I swear to fucking God, they do it for them.
Well, yeah, but
They
listen,
do this
you've
to me.
got
They do this to you. They do this to everybody.
Yep.
you've got to understand, as painful as that is, it is a reflection on them. Okay. You
Yep.
have to look at it like you have to consider the source. Okay. And I'm not trying to discount how you feel. Believe me, I'm not. But I look at it like I am well
No, I
aware.
totally understand.
Yes, I am well aware of exactly the kind of people that I'm dealing with and exactly why they're doing what they're doing. And I try to keep that in mind, especially when, and believe me, I mean, Boz and Holly can tell you, before Mandy came to this community, she came after me hard. I mean, it was a
She does that
nightmare.
to anyone
Hard.
that she is threatened by.
I also think she does it to anybody that has been especially vulnerable with her. She goes after them the hardest because she knows she can hurt them worst.
Exactly. She does it to anyone that is of the light. She is completely and fully of the dark. I don't care who mocks me of that. That bitch is so full of fucking darkness and evil that is not even funny. Like, it is beyond not funny. I'm not laughing one bit. Like,
Hold on.
she is so full of darkness.
Hold on for just a second. Binders and
I
the
got
gas.
rid of it.
I know, but I'm going to address it anyway. But I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not going to say it, but people misspeak all the fucking time, okay? People misspeak all the time. She's clearly emotional right now. She's clearly distressed. So go fucking sit on a fucking cactus, all right? Fuck off. Like you don't have to come in here and belittle
Thank
somebody
you, because
that
I
is
can't see the
having.
chat. So
Yeah,
thank you, baby. I can't
yeah,
see the
no,
chats.
no problem. I fucking hate people that are fucking like that. Oh God. And you know what? You know what? Her past doesn't need to be brought up by anybody. If she confides in somebody, then that what gives that person the right to take it to fucking everybody else? Or
And
to
I'd like to
fucking
make a point because people could say, well, you bring up Mandy's past. Here's the thing, people. If we didn't bring up Mandy's past, we were friends. We were
Mandy
in a
brought
chat
up
with
on her
Mandy.
own fucking
But
past.
no,
She
no,
brought it
no.
up herself.
We did not think she should be punished for her past. The problem became when we realized that she was still continuing the same behavior. She had never stopped. She is still doing it.
Exactly.
If it was just something in her past and she had served her time and she had learned from it and grown from it and did not, that would be completely different. She has not at all.
yeah, other
all.
people brought her past to us and we didn't hold it against her. We
Right.
said there's plenty of proof that we said, hey, man, that's the past. Like you served your time, whatever. Plenty of that. But she has not grown. She has not changed at all. So
Like
you
I said,
bring up her past now because we're pointing out patterns. Like Vivian says, we're pointing out her patterns. And she's gonna do it to these. She's already done it to this community. She's already done it to this community. However, Natasha rules over those people and gets to tell those people what they believe or don't believe. And what Natasha doesn't understand is the people that no longer support her, not all of them say, I no longer support you. They just leave. And there are people. I looked at the video where she first talks about Mandy, and there are so many people in that live chat that no longer are in her live chats. So they left.
that's right. Yeah, so I can't stay on here for very much longer. Like I said, I wasn't even planning on. I mean, I was trying to go on tonight, but anyways, we were going to postpone it till tomorrow. But Amanda, I would definitely like you to watch if you can. I know you're having surgery. I don't know what time we're doing this live. Anyways, it's going to be what, late afternoon, evening?
Evening, yeah, sometime in the
Or
evening.
night. Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah, this is evening for me, you guys. It's 12:38 a.m.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
We tend to go live usually like 10 o'clock or later.
But
But-
it could be a little bit earlier tomorrow since we all can, right?
Yeah,
Maybe,
earlier
yeah.
And I
for me
just
would be
want to say
better.
I'm not having a big surgery tomorrow. It is a very small surgery. It is a very minor surgery. For all those naysayers,
But it's
it
still
is very
scary.
small. It is very minor.
Yes, it is, and we wish you well. It's a dumb thing for people to be nitpicking. You know what I mean? Like, what a dumb thing to, especially from somebody. If I'm remembering correctly, gathered up money for some kind of something with their brain, and then they never had the thing done and never gave the money back.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much for saying that.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Well,
I'm just saying.
there's people that are
Mama's
trying to reach
no-
out to you, Amanda. So check your email.
Yeah.
Also,
I
if you
will
want-
definitely check my email once I got off of here. I just wanted to get on here and say thank you to you guys because Aunt Lala, I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but Aunt Lala sent me a link to let me know that you guys were live and that you guys were talking about me. And so I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And like I said, from the core of my fucking soul, that you guys were sticking up for me and siding with me and seeing my point and seeing my view and perspective. And so I just wanted to say thank you so, so very much. And that I love
Yes.
you guys. I don't even have to know you to love you, but I love you and thank you.
Oh, very
Absolutely.
sweet.
We don't.
And listen,
We
my
don't
name on
stand
here,
for
you
that
can
shit.
look me. You can look me up on Facebook if you want to ever write to me or anything. Feel free to do that.
Yeah. Well, I would
Okay.
say you
Honey,
can look
and
me up
you
too, but
can
you
you
can't.
can email me, contact me on Facebook, anything like that, like anytime, like any of you guys can.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
You're gonna be fine, and I will tell you. Right now, you have two of big bullies behind you.
Yeah.
We will
Listen.
bully the bullies.
Exactly. Like they both keep texting me. They both keep emailing me. Speaking of my children's names, speaking of my husband's name, saying, "Oh, does Tyler know what you're doing?" And that's only because I know that they went to my Facebook profile and like they got my pictures and they got like my videos off of there. And you know, I should not let it get to me, but it's just kind of like, you know, you can fuck with me all you want, but when you come after my family, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
It's not okay what she was the shit she was saying to you. Her triggering memories for you or triggering past trauma. It's not okay.
Yeah, because she looked at my case files, and my case files are public towards anyone. It's Amanda Quinn versus Paul Cachoco, and anyone can look it up. I just ask that you don't use it against me if you do.
No, I wouldn't. We wouldn't. It is so fucking pointless to use things against
Listen,
people.
I'm just telling you down to chat from our community. We have no problem speaking up for you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do. And I'm telling you
I
tomorrow night.
so appreciate you guys. I really do. I really fucking do.
Well,
listen, you don't know me, but I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some advice. Try to just turn all this off tonight. You're having surgery tomorrow. Try to focus on that. Don't let. I know it's easier said than done. Don't let it get to you. Put a pin in it. Put a timeout on it.
I'm not gonna.
Focus on you.
Yeah, you're totally right. I'm not gonna, because they're just bitches that are just trying to get to me. I'm not gonna. I know what they're trying to do, and I see through them. So I'm not gonna. But I had to get on here and I had to say thank you to you guys, because somebody sent this to me, and so I wanted to say thank you guys, because you guys were sticking up for me, like on my behalf and like on what I've went through. And so I had to say thank you.
Yes.
Well, you're welcome.
I mean, they're
We just wanna
evil,
make sure you're
evil
okay.
bitches.
Yes, they
evil
are.
bitches.
Yes. But me and Holly are very loudmouth bitches.
Yeah, we're loudmouth bitches.
That's fine. So
That's right. I want to address something. I'm going to go into the chat a little bit. Carrie had said, you know, people talk about how she was or not people. Mandy talks about how she was a teenager. Going to put this out there again. When she was just days away from being 20. Okay. So in every fucking state, that's an adult. Okay. That is a fucking grown ass adult. And yes, your brains are not developed until you're 26. Well, we met Mandy when she was 26, right? She was probably just turned 26 ish. So about a year and a half ago. So her brain should be developed by now, right? Her brain should be matured and fully grown by now. She likes to say she was a teenager because it makes people think of young, naive, impressionable, you know, all those things like me that, but she wasn't a teenager. She was a full-grown fucking woman. She already fucking carried and gave birth to a fucking human being, and she still talked about having sex on dead bodies. That's not okay. Those kind of people don't fucking change. Sorry. Not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Oh, they don't do it for hate. Yeah. Yeah, this is like they don't do it for hate, but God forbid, I'd like to see one of them play Amanda or play Mandy. Get up there and somebody play Mandy. Make fun of Mandy. What is even is a pedo site? What even is a pedo site? Yeah. So anyway. Yeah.
That cracked me up.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think I do a pretty good job if I were to imitate her.
Yeah, we could all. We could all just change our names to Mandy, whatever our best Mandy name could be. And
don't tempt me, Holly.
And
don't tempt me.
Yeah, I know, right? I have the perfect picture to play her. Do you want me to say it, or should I just sometime come up with it?
I think you should just come up with it. You should totally just
pop up tomorrow night and just
And
I'll
defend myself.
Yes, do that.
I'll
Do
come up
that.
and defend. I'll be Mandy and I'll play devil's advocate.
That's fine. I'll play myself, but being gaslit.
Yes, that's what you can do.
I know that role very well, so it should all work out fine.
See, Vivian, when it comes to Mandy, there are no boundaries and there are no bounds. She has made that very clear. So I will fight fire with fire.
I don't feel bad about it at all. y'all, when y'all see and hear what we are going to say, and you still are going to call her a victim after that, then fuck you too.
Okay.
Just saying.
Here's a good one. So obviously nobody was there. Okay. But Mandy is very known for saying things happened with her boyfriend that didn't happen, or her being the aggressor and then telling the police that it was whatever, right? She stabbed her boyfriend. But anyway, in order to go live, there's some steps you have to take. You have to set up the stream, you have to name it, you have to put a picture up. Then you have to go into the StreamYard and click go live. Then it says, do you really want to go live? And you have to say yes. Okay. How the fuck did she do that if she was being beat up? Come on. And then he was yelling at her to end the stream. Why couldn't he just end the stream? It's right on there's a big red end button right there. I mean, there's so many things. Plus, she's just, it was all just orchestrated drama so that Natasha could come in and save the day. It really was. And no police ever went to her house.
That is correct. That is all correct. And you can say we don't know what we're talking about, but I seem to remember this. Community also saying we were pushed. Sandy turned that into the FBI was after us, which was stupid. What?
I didn't hear you for a second.
So okay. The MS Oko, are you talking about her making fun of it? Because I don't think she was necessarily making fun of it so much as she was using abuse as a manipulation tactic. Yeah. Thank you, Lila. I'm not calling 911 because they won't do anything. Yeah, I'm not calling 911 because they won't do anything because she's already told 911, if you get a call for me, don't come. So maybe that's why they didn't show up, Lindsay. Because she's already said if somebody calls 911, don't come.
Yeah, disregard it.
Yeah, I don't think they could do that.
Yep.
I think either. They have to go out on any 911 call. You're talking about us, sad saps? Because we're making fun of Mandy, who threatens to kill people, who everything else she's done, who wanted to have sex on dead bodies, who use her own children to fucking traumatize other people. Okay, we're good. I'm glad.
Wait a minute. No, I know what we could do. Let's do a Mandy trivia night or a Mary fuck kill on Mandy, and then it'll be fine. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give y'all my Cash App, and y'all could Cash App me some money to do that. Would that be better? I'm not making fun of Mandy and her quote-unquote abuse. I just know better, okay? I know better. If y'all don't think that she's got a file, I guarantee you, Orlando is a piece of shit too. But I guarantee you, she's recorded him. I know she has. She's told us she has.
Hey,
yeah.
MS Oko, come on up on panel. Come on. We're sick because we lived, with Mandy's threats, because we've lived being victims of Mandy. We're not victims of anymore. Mandy's the sick one, and yes, I am better than Mandy. Sorry, I am. And Natasha's also fucking sick. So you think we're sick for talking about it, but she's not fucking sick for actually exploiting shit? Come on up.
come on down on The Price is Right.
Yeah. Come on up, sports fans.
You can make a wager and see how close you can get to.
You can't help people like me. That's fine. I don't need help. I'm not asking anybody to fucking side with me. I'm telling the truth. We have proof to back it up. We have shown proof to back it up.
Listen, I'm not going to cry over not being crowned the YouTube queen this year of most popular. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if people don't like me. That doesn't mean that I'm not telling the truth. And I can back up what I say, which I think is important. I don't know about you,
talk
but
about
in this,
me. There's somebody in chat. You gotta fucking see this person. This person is like, sorry. This person is great. You're pieces of shit. That's good. Come on. Get up on panel and tell me what a piece of shit I am. How am I a piece of shit? What do you got on me? Tell me. Did I threaten to kill people with my bare hands? Did I get on a live threatening to kill Natasha with my bare hands, calling her kids a whore? Then don't moan and complain about others. I'm not moaning and complaining. I'm exposing. There's a difference. I'm not sitting here whining about what they do. I'm exposing what they do. You know, Carrie, I wish you could too. I've got some people that have contacted me about that chat because they were in that chat trying to help me find stuff. But unfortunately,
I have a few things, Carrie, that I can't remember who gave it to me now. And I wouldn't tell who it was if I knew. But I do have some things from that chat.
There's some stuff that Mandy posted and revisited from that chat.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. As it stands now, just
I am. I'm judge and jury. I am judge and jury, and I will complain about others. That fucking bitch used my grandson's picture on her fucking YouTube channel while she threatened people. Okay? She used my grandson's picture, so fuck you. The huge fucking baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. Get Lucille.
They might like that,
and
Holly.
shove it up your ass.
They might like that. We don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. That would just make an ass out of me and you, wouldn't it? You and I don't want to do that.
I don't care what you're talking about. You don't even know me. You don't even know me. So you have to be talking about them too, because that's what we're talking about. I am going to be judge, jury, and executioner. That is right. I put the cute in execute. So there you go.
Well, they seem legit to me. I don't know why we're not taking that serious. They seem totally legit. Very educated and open-minded, and
we all fangirl for Dear Terms of Service, Lila. Like, Dear Terms of Service is the fucking bomb.
Sorry, probably poor choice of words, but I approve.
This group is worse than any of the others. That's gonna be somebody from Natasha's stream. You're sick. YOUR sick. My sick.
Well, yes, I am feeling under the weather. Thank you for noticing. I've brought it up a few times now, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your concern. I have been feeling sick.
My sick what? My sick what? I feel like that could be a few people in our community, in this community.
Wait. I want to say something. Carrie just said.
Yeah. Go for it.
Although who would lie about Mandy? And let me go over to this community of know-it-nones. Let me go in this community of know-it-nones and try to warn them and get Mandy all pissed off at me again and do all that, because that just sounds like something fun for me to do. I mean, are you kidding me?
Right.
What? You know, because I'm making a lot of money off of this, and I'm in it for the views. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That's what it. You got me.
Because we're waiting for our stars.
Yeah, that's it.
We're waiting for our stars of fame.
I want my name tied with Mandy, with her. She's infamous. Not famous, infamous. And I really want it to be tied with that. I'm piggybacking off of her off of her success and notoriety. You've got me. Guilty as charged. Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't understand. Oh yeah, it was just good harmless fun, Lila. It was good harmless fun. They were having such a great time until we ruined it for them. Bless you too. Bless your little heart. This Masoko.
By the way, as a former Christian, I know, as a former Christian, I also know that when somebody says bless you, that's just their way of saying fuck you. So that's not very Christian in and of itself.
We'll just outright say fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, just get down to brass tacks. You know what I mean? Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit.
Yeah, no, she didn't. Yeah, you gonna go?
I have to go.
All right. We'll end it tomorrow night. With the star of the day.
Don't call me that. but maybe Mandy will make an appearance. I hope she does. And yeah, again, I want to say this seriously. For any time I go live, anybody is welcome to come up on panel. You can ask me whatever you want. And I'll answer it as truthfully as I can. And if I don't know the answer, I'll tell you that too. But we don't censor unless we have to. Unless we absolutely have to. I won't go back and delete what you say because I want people to see what people say. I want a record of that.
I spend my time with awesome bitches is who I spend my time with. Yeah, peace for you too. Fuck yourself. Dude, I don't give a fuck. Like I know that. I don't give a fuck. Lindsay does have her own channel. She has like 28 viewers. 28 subscribers. How many? Wait, how many subscribers you got?
She's got stalkers.
She got 28 stalkers.
Yeah, I have no content on my channel. I have never, like, everything's private, but somehow I've got like 20-some people that are going to be in for a long wait, I guess. I don't know.
They're just waiting for that big
one upload.
That one upload you accidentally do. The one time you go live by yourself in the morning and Foz catches you.
I might have to arrange something now though, just so I could get that alert. I might have to make it worthwhile now.
Oh,
but anyways,
Pumpkin 3. Hold on. Pumpkin 3. You missed it all. Juicy uncovered watermelon. I'm so sorry. We will not delete this. We never do. Pumpkin 3, just like put a fucking juicy thing up there. I just put it up there briefly. That you can't drop on us. Not doing it. But yes, anyway, I'm so glad. Yes, dear terms of service, Soko does sound like someone else. So what was I just gonna say? Oh, fuck.
What you were gonna say was that was probably Mandy, and they're still full of shit. That's what you were gonna.
They're full of shit, and they can fuck themselves.
Yeah, that's it. I read your mind.
Yeah, Mandy pretends to be Mandy, pretending to be someone else. Mandy is like what's that? Inception. Like Mandy is like Mandy inside of Mandy inside of Mandy. It's crazy.
Well, it's like a Seinfeld episode.
Yes.
About nothing. It's a show about nothing.
Yeah, she is the show about nothing. She is the show about nothing. Anyway, drop that kind of tea on us, Pumpkin. We don't like that. We need the tea. You gotta give us the tea. Anyway, so we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Good night, guys.
Peace out.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.